Welcome heroes and villains to Fjook Enterprises YouTube channel. This video is part of my interview series labeled Conversations with Fjook. Today we are going to do something I have dabbled in slightly. To be more specific, we're going to interview someone who live streams. Some people do live streams on YouTube, whether they be chill streams where they chat or gameplay videos. The same exists on other streaming services. The only one I'm aware of at the moment is Twitch. Today my guest is from YouTube, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I am the titular Fjook that runs Fjook Enterprises, and with me today is Cindershadow Gaming.
Hello, how are you doing today?
How exactly did you get into streaming videos?
If you follow the Magic Historian, I was watching a lot of his content and also Unsleeved Media at the time. And through them, it was something that seemed to be a market where I wanted to kind of dabble in. And that was one of the reasons why I kind of pushed myself a little bit more to start doing that. However, before I did find them, I was trying to do some games here and there on Twitch. And I just didn't feel that going that way did too much for me overall. But with the Magic Historian and Unsleeved Media, I kind of got that push to try it again.
How did you come up with Cindershadow Gaming?
Well, originally I did have the channel just as Cindershadow, and Cindershadow is actually, it's two parts of gaming. It's the Shadow part comes from Final Fantasy 3, otherwise known as Final Fantasy 6 now, with the one of the main characters, Shadow. And Cinder actually came from Killer Instinct with one of the characters of Cinder. And when I was playing both games at a young age, I got very good at both games. The fighting game with Cinder and Shadow was probably my favorite character in the Final Fantasy 6 or 3 series.
Final Fantasy 6 is an awesome game.
Yeah.
So you mentioned you started off on Twitch. Why are you now on YouTube?
I felt Twitch was trying to stream on Twitch, you've got to really get into that niche. And unless you're the first few people into a game, you're not going to be seen as likely. And with Twitch, you couldn't really save your videos. Like, yeah, you can clip them and they stay there. But with YouTube, you could actually stream, you can make videos and upload content. And I wanted to do more than just streaming. And that's part of the reason why I've stuck with YouTube also. I find discoverability is a lot better on YouTube than it is on Twitch.
What type of things do you enjoy streaming?
Well, I do enjoy deck techs when I can, when Arena and the standard meta is at a healthy point. Right now, it is not anywhere near what it should be. I do like to stream my platformer games every once in a while, stuff like Super Metroid, Zelda: A Link to the Past. However, with YouTube, there is issues with copyrights and sounds where third parties sit there and claim your content for certain sounds that are played in there, saying they made the sound when they actually didn't. But then in order to dispute them, you've got to put all your information out there. It's just a lengthy process to try and deal with that, which is kind of unfortunate. And right now, also at Twitch, they're going through a ton of stuff that is even worse than what's going on YouTube.
Have you ever tried to stream something that just didn't work at all? If so, why?
Well, lately, trying to stream anything doesn't seem to want to work, partially because my internet service provider. I was also trying to stream Cyberpunk, and it just wasn't easy because it took up a little bit more than my computer can handle at the moment. But at the same time, I don't know if part of that problem was the internet or my service provider. There's stuff going on like that. Other games I've tried, like there hasn't been anything too crazy that I've tried for gaming or streaming in particular. But now that I've hit that threshold with YouTube, I do want to try and do some walkabout streams with my phone. However, I do need to look at my data plan for stuff like that.
Do you have any advice for anyone who does streaming or is looking to get into streaming?
If you're looking to get into it, you don't even need a webcam. All you need is a mic and on a headset, really, which you can pick up at like a dollar store. If you've already got a computer built, or even a phone is a little bit harder, because with YouTube, it's harder to do that with the phone or device. You really got to do it with a desktop where you're stable at. But ultimately, you just do it, and the more you do it, the more accustomed you become with it. Other things that I've done, like the This Week in Magic video that I do weekly, I actually started that to get myself into a rhythm of making videos and talking in front of the camera. And it really has started to push that forward and been able to do a lot more.
As the final question, anything or anyone you would like to shout out?
Everyone that watches your content, my content, the biggest shout out is the people that come to the channels. Without the people that do watch the content, commenting, liking videos, there is no content. There won't be a content. There won't be a creator for that content. So my shout out is to everyone that does watch everything, and a big thank you to everyone that does.
Thank you to my watchers for making it to the end of the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video. I will see you in the next video. Also, don't forget to check out Cindershadow Gaming. Thank you for your time.
Hey man, no worries. Anytime that I can give any sort of help,